Okay, yeah, this interview's over. One of the most asked questions on our channel is, how does our set look so realistic? Well, I bet you didn't see this one coming. It took years to build.
Yeah, just to put this in context, after World War II, it was actually 1950, right? 1950, our grandpas actually started building the set. It was going to be the largest movie set ever built. And unfortunately, they never finished it, but people heard about it, and it was turned into a movie called The Truman Show. You probably heard of it. And why don't you take it up from there?
Yeah, and later on when we decided to start the Bear Grylls series, we remembered that this set existed, and so we decided to finish it up. And well, after 2 years of hard work, we finally got it up and running, and that's when we started the series.
I mean, maybe we can throw in some B-roll footage, but if you could see the detail of this set, you would be impressed. Most of those 2 years was just detail work. A lot of the structure was already there.
I mean, the structure was fine.
Yeah.
Just had to add some like minute details.
Yeah. Some of the coloring wasn't right.
Yeah.
They didn't really have as good of a paint back then. We have a lot of things are cheaper now. You can get a lot of electronics cheaper. Definitely. And that type of thing. And so the artificial sun and the moon and the stars and all that stuff, we had to put all that in later, and it's much cheaper than it would have been.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's just closer in reach. So I think that's the best answer to that question.
Yeah. That's a great question. In the rare cases that we can't film something on set, we resort to using our green screen. We have a massive green screen, 100-foot by 200-foot green screen actually, and we have a really advanced motion tracking suits. And well, fun fact, we're actually on a green screen right now. Yeah,
I bet you couldn't even tell. I mean,
no.
the quality of what we've produced is pretty incredible. I mean, this is a complete cloth simulation right now. I mean, look at this. This is fully real time. And
it's pretty impressive, actually.
It is. The amount of editing that we do in post is very small.
Yeah, we don't really have to do a whole lot after we actually film. Little polishing touches and this and that, and then we're done, ready to send it out to the YouTube.
Yep.
Do I know how to survive?
No. Next. That's actually a good question. Yeah, I'm sure other people have realized that by now. That I actually have a British accent, and Bear doesn't. Naturally, I do have a British accent. I come from Britain, and but for the show, we decided I wasn't going to be Bear Grylls, so we thought it would be distracting if I had a British accent also. So I learned how to have an American accent, so I can speak like this. And it's very easy to switch back and forth, and and similarly with you.
Yeah, it takes a lot of practice. I'm actually the exact opposite. I'm an American, so my normal voice is an American accent. But when I played Bear Grylls, I learned how to turn on a British accent if I need to. And that seems to work out pretty well. It's pretty convincing if I do say so myself. So, yeah, that's a great question, actually, and I hope that answers it pretty well. Yes, we have met Mr. Grylls in person. We actually filmed 2 separate episodes with him on Running Wild. And that was about...
6 months ago?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So I think it's safe to say they've never been aired. But yeah, fun fact, we actually have met the man himself. No, I think that's all we should say.
Yeah, I think that's good.
He was only in the hospital for 2 weeks.
If I had known he didn't want me to break him out of the hospital while he was in a coma, I wouldn't have, okay? I thought that was the episode!
He really did.
Okay, fine. Yes, technically, then I wasn't in an episode of Bear Grylls. I thought that I was in an episode of Bear Grylls. He's the only one who has the episode. Are you happy now?
Okay, yeah, this interview's over.